Okay, both realty names, IB Realty and Kolte Patil. Well, Aditya Narain, Head of Research for Institutional Equities with Edelweiss Securities, believes that modest EV launches can be an overhang for the long haul. He expects a healthy demand environment in autos amidst the chip crunch. Listen in.
Let me just put it in terms of order of magnitude as I see, or order of influence as I see in terms of a lot of these spaces. One, I think the EV issue, right? Now, everything you look at, we've done a fair amount of work on it. In terms of the dislocation to the existing market in terms of EVs, I think that number is a little modest, right? That said, it starts becoming a little bit of an overhang in terms of longer term performance. Simply because if you're saying 8 years down the line, a large part of the market is going to be different from what you're doing currently, it does not support valuation. So I think that becomes a little bit of an overhang in terms of some of these businesses, in terms of how it's playing out. So that's one element. Structurally, I think it has become a little bit of an overhang for the space. I think the second, and this is an order of priority, I think the second is really, and I think it's not enough is being given, it's being focused on this point, is in terms of the demand cycle that you're seeing because of the dislocations on the consumption side in terms of income side, right? I think that's a little bit more challenging than what the market is reading into. Numbers have been soft, but there have been different explanations, whether it is a supply chain issue, whether it is chip supply shortage, or whether people are just seeing it as a timing effect, which will come through, once the pandemic lockdowns ease off. I'd be a little bit more cautious there, simply because I think there has been more dislocation on the consumption side for large discretionary items than the market is factoring in. So that'll make me a little bit more cautious, right? And the third bit is the chip problem, which seems extreme at this point in time, but I don't think that is really fundamentally going to change where valuations are going to be. It is a dislocation from a 3 to 6 month perspective, but beyond that, I think it will tend to settle down.
All right, on that note, we're slipping into a short break. More on the other side, so do stay tuned.